Hello and welcome, or welcome back to Cameron Tarot. Thank you for being here. This is going to be the requested reading for Pisces and Virgo's Mercury Retrograde transit. I have some bamboo flute music playing to help with the energy. I've been experiencing technical difficulties ever since in my last video I mentioned aliens. When I mentioned aliens in my last video, you'll notice that there's a cut in the audio and it goes out of sync for a second. Ever since then, I've not to tell you all of my drama, but I've recorded this video 3 times, and each time it's just been lost, and I've never had this issue. My equipment is up to the challenge of recording a video. I made sure to get the very best. So I don't know what it is. I know that I'm meant to be doing this right now, so I have that. I have my guides, but maybe I don't work with the aliens enough. And that's true. I do absolutely nothing for them. But I'm not going to get into that. This is a reading for you. But just so you know, it's been a couple days, past a week, since I last uploaded a video. And I want to do at least once per week. This reading for Pisces and Virgo was requested in the comments, and I appreciate that. So I will do the readings that are requested of me, and I will also be doing other videos, which I'm excited about. I might even do, like, just chat videos, because there are things I want to talk about, and, you know, it's not necessarily appropriate for me to do it just at the beginning of any video or like at the end of any video. You know, maybe I should just do like morning chats or topical discussions. We'll see. I'm just going to light some incense and then I'll get going. I'll be doing Pisces first, and then it'll be Virgo who's next, and I will timestamp. So if you're not feeling like searching through the video for yourself and you're a Virgo, you can just go ahead and scroll. Or just watch, like maybe you have Pisces on your chart. Maybe you're just here for the incense. You know? So do whatever it is that you want to do. Pisces, Mercury Retrograde transit. Pisces, I want you to ask a question. Maybe you have a question about the Mercury Retrograde transit. What is it? What is your unresolved energy? And let me see if I can answer it for you. Pisces. What did you want to do when you were a child? You know, some of us may have had a path in mind. Some of us may have just wanted to fall in love or something, to have a wedding. Maybe you should surround yourself with that energy. Was there a movie you used to like to watch? If nothing else, us humans are time travelers. And there's your card. I will retrieve it. Okay. We have the Princess of Winter. And I will... if I just met her, my impression is that she's in a hurry. She might try to jump at something. Inquisitive, truthful, realistic, undiplomatic. Information that can help you, but which may also be difficult to hear. Speaking the truth with kindness. An indigo child or adult. the thing about indigo children, and I think that is kind of a commercialized word that does describe something valid, of course, and of course, however you identify is valid. But an indigo child, the idea and concept, if you boil it down, is a child or a person who has come from somewhere else and is having a hard time adjusting. Usually, you don't seek a diagnosis unless you're having a hard time with something. So it's interesting that here it says information that can help you, but which may also be difficult to hear. It's like if you were, kind of like a royal thing in a past life, and now you might have a hard time not spending all of your money on self-care. Because to your inner self, it's like, you deserve more than you have. And, so you might have unrealistic needs, but for this Princess of Winter card here, inquisitive, truthful, realistic, undiplomatic, it's like you're bringing your inner self forth. That's a wonderful, beautiful thing, and that's important for you to do. However, there's information that can help you, but is difficult to hear. So you have to kind of learn to assimilate here in this Mercury retrograde. You might be having a hard time assimilating here in this Mercury retrograde. Speaking the truth with kindness can be hard. Don't let anybody trigger you into being unbecoming. If you don't have anything nice to say, really don't say anything. Let's see what's next. But I was just about to say, try communicating with people who understand you. Don't try to make people understand you. You'll have a much easier time. Princess of Autumn. Studious, responsible, cheerful, mischievous. This is going to be kind of you where you're meant to be. Happy news about your career, promotions or scholarships. Well thought out plans that go perfectly. Needing a little push to get going. So you have to do a little bit of research in order to do something, in order to accomplish something, but it's going to work out for you. There's definitely this undiplomatic, mischievous side of you, and that isn't bad. I think it's important for you to have fun, but also find yourself in a place of learning. This, where we are here is a school. It doesn't matter if you're in school or not. We're all in school here on Earth. All these cards coming out for you. This is good. So, also with this Princess of Autumn, you kind of need a push to get going. Something should inspire you. Let's say you're stuck. You might see somebody doing something and then decide, okay, I will do it. Don't be afraid of copying other people. In fact, I encourage you to copy other people, because there's no chance you'll be the same as them. Sometimes you just have to see a path in order to go. There has to be some sort of motivation here for you, though. It's almost like it's hard for you to get motivated. Six of Winter. Positive changes are on their way. A welcome relief from troubled times, traveling or relocating. This is 2 cards. This one says happy news about your career, promotions, or scholarships. And this is positive changes are on their way. It's almost like if you're putting in the work on the inside, suddenly something will happen, something will open up, and you'll start to see the results of your hard work. Now, 10 of Spring. Ask for help from others. All work and no play. Being weighted down by too many responsibilities. Sorry. Jumpy cards. Got it. So don't spend too much time alone here. You might find that you're getting frustrated working on whatever it is that you're doing. And if that happens to you, take some time and go for a walk, which is what she is kind of doing here that I'm seeing. Take some time and go for a walk. Take some time and relax. And just know, like, you have done the work. You have done the work. It's almost like you might be a little too stubborn. So it might be helpful for you to make some friends. Make some friends and see what they have to say and try to learn. It's like you have to try to learn what's possible from other people who have made things happen for themselves. And you can hold on to yourself. However, whatever it is that is special about you, you can hold on to that and bring it with you wherever you go. But with this Princess of Autumn card and the Six of Winter, what I see is that you've thought out things for your life that will start to unfold for you here. So there's really no need to fear. There's definitely a lot of positive movement forward here for you. And that is your Mercury Retrograde transit reading. Thank you so much for being here. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, those kinds of things. Follow me over on Instagram, Cameron Tarot. I am available for personal readings as well. It's nice to see you. Thank you for being here. I'll see you next time. Gonna clear that energy away for Virgo. Hello, Virgo. Thank you for being here. This is your Mercury Retrograde transit reading as requested. I'm still tuning into your energy. There's something about it's like, okay, so you're reaching a point where you're absorbing information, and then suddenly something beautiful becomes possible because of it. What I'm seeing is kind of like fertilizer for a plant. It's like you're absorbing the right nutrients. Maybe you're figuring something out for your diet. You realize, like, oh, I haven't been eating this and I need to eat it, or something like that. Everything's going to come together and then something beautiful will come out of that here with the Mercury Retrograde. So maybe you've been like meaning to make a change in your diet and now you're making a change in your diet. Maybe you've been meaning to research a topic and now you're researching the topic. Let's see. Queen of Summer. Loving, comforting, emotional, intuitive. Listen to your heart. Intuitive insights you can trust. Taking care of others, perhaps too much. I'll show you the card. Definitely a lot of flowers here. When you're listening to your heart, what I'm seeing here is that you'll start to notice that good advice and good signs in your environment. You'll start to notice things to pay attention to. It's like those magic eye images. Sorry if I'm losing you here, but if you stare at it a certain way, images will appear. If you can focus on what matters to you, beautiful things will start to happen around you. It's all about perspective here. But yeah, it's like you're realizing that you can listen to your heart here. And then that just opens up doors for you. Now, taking care of others perhaps too much. Just know, like, a third of your life is spent sleeping. A third of your life is meant to be spent, like, working. And the other third is time for yourself. Time for yourself to help yourself grow. So if you find yourself in your available time helping others, like, too much, maybe you can give them an hour, but don't give them all of your time. Sometimes you'll notice if somebody talks to you, like somebody messages you out of the blue, it'll take you a second to like get on their level, to be like, what are they talking about? Like, I don't even know what to say. Spend less time with those people and spend more time with people who have like insightful things to say, who make you feel understood. Nine of Summer. Oh, beautiful. Wishes come true, dreams fulfilled, a magical time of life. I love this card. It's like you've been prepared for whatever it is you're going to do, and just it's going to come true for you. You're ready. This is kind of like gosh, what's that Disney princess movie with those three fairies, and they're like making her dress? It's like you've spent enough time in your cabin in the woods, and now your fairies, metaphorical or otherwise, are pretty much prepared to send you off. It's like by focusing on what matters to you, you've been able to manifest and create a world that is perfect for you. This is a magical time of your life, it says. Your summer may not be in the summer at all. Your summer, when everything is full of life, may be in the fall or winter. Ace of Winter. Don't be deterred by challenges along the way. It's important to communicate clearly and accurately. Amazing news. Amazing new ideas that should be implemented. You might be having these aha moments coming to you, and you may want to write them down, because you should chase those. Remember what I said about focusing on your heart and focusing on what matters to you, and new ideas appear. This is a time when they are appearing for you. It's almost like you're leading the way with your intuition. Don't be deterred by challenges along the way. Sometimes what I'm seeing here is somebody walking through a forest, walking through brush, and you kind of have to walk through the brush before you get into the clearing of trees. Yeah. So you may have challenges along the way, but don't lose sight of the forest for the brush that's in the way of you getting inside. There will always be brush. But when you're going through brush into forest, you'll notice some of it is dense. Some of it has little paths where other creatures have gone through before and have found that it's possible to go through, and they continue to go, back and forth. You might want to follow one of those paths. Use your intuition. Go on a safe path. Don't just run into a prick or bush. Don't be deterred by the challenges. Use your intuition and insight to find a way through. And we have the Six of Winter here. Pisces just got this card. Positive changes are on their way, a welcome relief from troubled times, traveling or relocating. There's definitely movement here with you. And you're lighting the way ahead for yourself. It's almost like, and I may advise you to clean your windows of your house. Something like, if you can put up like an energetic field around yourself that is just yours and just things that you like and care about, it'll help you feel safe, nurtured at this time, and help open doors for you. Yep. We'll do an oracle card for you next. Somebody may be coming and visiting you. An old friend, perhaps? Could be reaching out. I think that people who don't belong with you might be deterred if you become less similar to them, less like them. If you focus on what matters to you, it will protect you from people who don't belong in your life. What I'm specifically seeing is if you're sitting in silence and somebody expects you to do something unbecoming of yourself, like go out drinking or something like that, you know, if they want something from you but you're just being quiet, eventually they'll just like walk away. Yeah. Okay. There's something chemical here. You might have a friend who's like always like, what is this, like chewing gum, painting their nails, something that has chemicals in it, and they're, I don't know, some like very distracted person. You might have to separate yourself from somebody like that. Of course, chemicals could mean so many things, but take it as it resonates. An animal that might matter to you at this time is the bear. Using your resources wisely. Appreciating the small things in life. Knowing that you are this mass of energy, that means that you can survive, you know, small challenges like the Ace of Winter was talking about. Clearly you will survive. You know, you're greater than these challenges that will set you back. Okay. We have the Happy Happy card here, and it was upside down. And I will read to you about it. Don't just be turning on the TV or something to entertain yourself. Make sure you're spending your time constructively. With a caveat, it can be constructive to watch something because it is beautiful. So you may watch a movie or a TV show that is teaching your energy about something beautiful. But don't just be like surrounding yourself with like news or like murder. Okay, I found it. Lighten up, because this is the time to be ridiculous and silly. See the world through the eyes of a clown, and don't take yourself or any situation right now too seriously. Have fun, be playful, and make laughter the order of the day. You'll be surprised how everything just seems to fall into place when humor leads the way. Being happy and lighthearted is a wonderful icebreaker. Life is meant for play as well as work, for laughter as well as tears, for celebration as well as focus. Spirit wants to sparkle through you today. Smile and enjoy each breath and each moment. Miracles lie in the silly things today. So throughout the Mercury Retrograde, try to have fun. Try to do things that make you feel good and happy, like your exaltation or something like that. Spirit is trying to live through you, and you should allow it to do so. And you certainly can. Just know that you are prepared. You have a good path ahead of you, and you're coming from a good place. And no small obstacle is going to be enough to sink you. You've come too far. You are too great. And I'm going to give you a tarot card. What am I seeing? It's like somebody thinks they need to go take a walk or something like that. Go take a walk in nature. And what I'm seeing is the person doesn't have too good of a time. Everything is just, the light is weird. The lighting is weird. Can't seem to focus on anything. I'm seeing a hawk or something like that. I'm getting like this unwelcome feeling, but you're trying to enjoy a walk in the woods. And you do as good of a job of a walk as you can. You have your fill. You come back home. And then you start like reading or something, and you really start enjoying yourself and having a good time. And that's where you're meant to be, is enjoying yourself and having a good time. Feeling comfortable. We have the Ace of Pentacles here. I'll show it to you. I don't know how well it's focusing. But anyway, a great gift is being given to you. I'm getting new chances. Something that didn't work out in the past is working out now. And I'm definitely seeing this clearing. I hope you can see this. See this gate down here? It's almost like a portal. There's a clearing through the brush that I was talking about, and it's leading you to new heights, new challenges. Yep. But just know that throughout this Mercury retrograde, you pretty much are guaranteed safe passage as long as you can have a good time. And those are my messages for you. Please like, comment, subscribe, etc. Hit the bell, those kinds of things. I am available for personal readings, but you have a good day, and I'll see you next time.